Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Since the market is still in a downward trend right now and a lot of cryptocurrencies are available at dirt cheap price, I wanted to cover one of my favorite projects that is at a ridiculously high discount price right now, and this project is called Elrond or the EGLD token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects that we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website elrond.com in order to learn more about the project, right? So if you don't really know what Elrond is, again, Elrond is a very popular kind of like cryptocurrency that's within the top 100 rankings, and it's basically a layer 1 blockchain that has fast transactions, very low transaction fees, and it's a highly scalable network, right? So if you see their website, it says the internet scale blockchain is live, and they're basically talking about how their main net has been live for quite some time, and that's basically what they're mainly showcasing on the website. So overall, to summarize what Elrond is, it's basically a highly scalable, fast and secure blockchain platform for distributed apps, enterprise use cases, and the new internet economy. So again, there are multiple different blockchain projects to keep an eye out for. Some of the ones that I am personally looking closely are basically Kusama and Polkadot, obviously the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem, Cardano, which is also going to bring its smart contracts by the end of this year, and Elrond, which is a project that is not well known in the crypto space in the recent times. It comes up every once in a while during conversations or during random times, but then it goes unnoticed immediately after that. So it's like a every once in a while kind of spiking project that gets discussed by crypto people, but it's definitely something that you guys need to keep an eye out for, because it's a project that can definitely rival several competition and also become one of the most popular blockchain projects, right? So the main token of Elrond is EGLD or EGLD token, which you can basically buy from several exchanges. You can also stake EGLD tokens in Maiar wallet or in several other third-party service providing platforms, which will provide you with a decent APR or APY. But staking it in your own wallet is the most recommended method. And again, if you want to use the Maiar wallet, there's a lot of video tutorials on YouTube that will show you that, right? So if you scroll below, again, they're basically talking about exploring Elrond. I'm basically going to cover a lot of peripheral information. For more detailed information, which I highly recommend you guys to seek out for, you can go to their website and read through their white paper. It's a very interesting white paper. They talk about validators, developers, and several other parameters as well. But if you see, there are many components to Elrond, and some of the main components are basically validators, obviously to validate transactions, developers who develop dApps on top of the Elrond blockchain, businesses that operate on top of Elrond or that have expressed their interest to operate on top of Elrond, and investors, again cryptocurrency investors like you and I, and ambassadors who basically spread the word of Elrond and try to bring in more adoption to this blockchain, right? So these are the 5 main key components of the Elrond blockchain. It is one of the fastest blockchains, so the block times are very small and the transaction speeds are extremely high. It's one of the fastest blockchains, I believe, after Solana, and it can definitely scale rapidly. So it is something that is really exciting, and since it's been around for quite some time, it's fascinating how they managed to adopt this technology much more earlier compared to projects like Solana or Avalanche or some other projects, right? So developers, validators, and businesses use Elrond to build a new internet economy. We give anyone, anywhere, easy access to the digital economy by bringing a 1000x improvement in blockchain speed, scale, cost, and user experience. Again, the main takeaway from this is that it's a very fast blockchain, it's extremely scalable and it's extremely cost effective, and it has a very cool user experience where people can find this blockchain much more smoother compared to several other legacy blockchains, right? But you can clearly see that it is trying to struggle to get a little bit of traction. That's something that we'll cover soon. But if you see, when it comes to the positives, what are the main reasons for using Elrond based platform, Elrond platform in order to build your dApps or even interact with your cryptocurrencies, right? So adaptive state sharding, which is basically the main way by which it is scalable. Its scalability functionality comes from its adaptive state sharding. Adaptive state sharding brings a 1000x improvement in throughput compared to previous blockchain iterations by enabling parallel transaction processing. So again, if you see, there is 1000x improvement when it comes to processing times, and this is mainly possible through their adaptive state sharding, which makes sure that all the transactions run parallelly and they are extremely efficient, right, compared to legacy blockchains. Another reason why you would want to look into Elrond is because of its security and efficiency. So it uses a proof of stake system called secure proof of stake, which is again a little bit more different compared to regular proof of stake. We propose a new consensus approach called secure proof of stake, which is fast and ensures long-term security and distributed fairness, while eliminating the need for energy-intensive proof of work algorithms. Again, pretty straightforward explanation. They are trying to optimize on the state of proof of stake consensus mechanism, and that's basically resulted in them producing their own consensus mechanism called secure proof of stake, which is basically it's an efficient version of proof of stake, obviously compared to the proof of work algorithms, right? If you take another reason why people would be interested, especially for developers, to be involved in the Elrond community, is because it's a developer-friendly environment, right? They have multiple virtual machine or VM engines, which means it's highly interoperable with other blockchains. So we have integrated a WASM or WASM virtual machine engine, created a useful abstraction layer, support multiple smart contract languages, enabling testing and deployment in minutes. Again, this is something that I feel like is the main reason why I feel like Elrond will eventually succeed, because of its because of its focus on creating a virtual machine which is not only interoperable but also supports multiple smart contract languages. Again, if you guys don't know Ethereum smart contract language, it is basically Solidity, and that's basically the dominant smart contract language that's currently existing in the crypto space, and every single project needs to at some point integrate with Ethereum, and therefore they have to be Solidity smart contract compatible, right? When it comes to Elrond, being a project that has existed since I believe 2017 or 2018, it knows that Ethereum will potentially be the leading smart contract platform, and therefore there's going to be more competitions by new projects with their new smart contract languages, right? So in order for Elrond to stay relevant, it has to not only be compatible with one or two smart contract languages, but it has to have multiple smart contract language capability, and that's exactly what it is doing here. And by that, it's making the platform entirely developer friendly, which will attract a lot of developers to build dApps in their own smart contract language rather than trying to learn a new language specifically to build on Elrond, right? This is something that fascinates me because this project has been around for so long, and it is definitely thinking ahead of time, which is something that many other projects don't really do, and that's something which eventually all projects will do as a requirement because of how much dominant Ethereum is when it comes to DeFi and smart contract capability, right? So again, those are some of the main key selling features for Elrond, which makes it very interesting to buy. Again, if you scroll further below, you get a pop-up message at the bottom left, just like how you're seeing on the screen right now, that asks you to buy EGLD tokens. So again, they're trying to make you comfortable with the website, and also once you're comfortable reading about the peripherals, they're giving you an option to buy it directly with your Visa debit card. So this is something that I feel like many other projects should incorporate on their website, so that people who are doing research will be the very next question that they'll be asking is, where can I buy this token? So by having this feature, pop-up feature at the bottom right or bottom left or somewhere within the website, the team for any project that you want to buy, they're basically stating that this is something that will interest you and this is the place where you can buy immediately, right? So by doing that, they're tactically capturing the market share, and that is a really good thing for adoption, right? For people who don't really like these kind of annoying pop-up messages, you can just close it so it's not bothering you. So if you take staking, you can earn staking rewards by either being a delegator or a validator. Just like any proof of stake consensus mechanism, you can either be a validator yourself, which means you may typically have to have a decent volume of the tokens that you want to stake in order to become a validator, or if you can't meet the minimum requirement, you can delegate your tokens to other people so that you can basically use their validator status to earn some rewards, and in helping you doing that, they can earn a little bit of commission, right? So this is pretty much common for every single proof of stake consensus mechanism. And if you want to be a validator, you basically need to stake a minimum of 100 EGLD. There's no minimum here, but if you stake a minimum of 100 EGLD, you can use this calculator to see how much yearly returns you can get. At the time I'm making this video, if you stake 100 EGLD tokens, you can earn approximately 21.45% annually, which is ridiculously high. And as you increase the stake, you can kind of like do your own math and see how much you'll be able to earn. Or if you don't want to, you can scroll down and see how much EGLD you will be able to earn daily, right? Let's, for fun, kind of like say you wanna stake 10 EGLD, right? On a daily basis, you'll be earning 37 cents at 21.45% APR, and yearly you'll be able to earn $134.73 worth of EGLD. Again, this price fluctuates because the EGLD price itself fluctuates, right? But overall, you can earn 2.15 EGLD by just taking 10 EGLD tokens on a yearly basis. If you want to delegate as well, you can earn somewhere between 15 to 19%. That's because each and every different validators whom you want to delegate to, they may have their own commission tiers, and that's something that you need to look into, right? But again, it's a pretty handy calculator that you can use. Again, here they're talking about why you would need to stake on EGLD. I'll just cover these important points, because if you understand cryptocurrencies, you will know that by being a part of a proof of work system, you are staking and contributing to the network security. So that's one of the main reasons why you would stake, right? If you are using a proof of work cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, by running a miner, you're basically securing the network in that other way, right? So staking is only going to help the network become more decentralized, and it's going to make the network more secure, right? So if you see here, here's why you should start staking today. Be awesome and make history by being part of the Elrond Genesis. Be an early adopter of a game-changing technology. Earn competitive rewards. Again, these are some of the enticing reasons why you would have to be staking Elrond, right? Here you can also access the stake now button to stake directly to become a validator, or you can withdraw from pre-staking. Develop, test and deploy with the tools you love. So again, here they're again talking more about the popular programming languages. You can use Rust, C, C++, as well as Solidity as well. You can also see some of their partners here. They're partnered with Binance. Again, Binance is one of the platforms that kind of had an early launchpad for Elrond. It was initially called the I believe it was initially the ERD token, which later got redenominated to EGLD. And you can also see some of their other partners, some big to small names and some medium medium level famous partners as well. So those are some of the partners that have been working with Elrond, a blockchain to elevate your business. So here they're trying to talk about how businesses can benefit from using the Elrond blockchain, right? Here's the Elrond process in a few simple steps. So here is an explanation chart for how you can get involved with Elrond if you're a business. They are basically trying to make Elrond a both retail investor friendly platform as well as business and corporation friendly platform as well, right? Which is a good thing. Get involved, be part of the community. You can become an investor, you can become an ambassador or makers, or even if you are a venture capitalist who wants to invest in Elrond, you can do that as well. A token to fuel the economy, a token to fuel the Elrond economy, which is basically their EGLD token, right? It's a native utility token of Elrond, and it is basically used for staking, governance, transactions, smart contracts, and validated rewards. So you have multiple utility functions for EGLD, which basically has a positive effect on its price point. You can also see the metrics on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. The current price of EGLD is $62.81. So if you have 100 EGLD tokens, based on the calculation that we did above, 10 to 100 EGLD tokens, if you have 10 tokens, you will have $620 worth of EGLD tokens. If it's 100 tokens, $6,200 worth of EGLD tokens, which may not be feasible for everyone, but again, you can decide how much you want to buy after doing your own research, obviously, and then use the calculator to see how much you'll be earning on a daily, monthly, and yearly basis, right? If you want to stake it. So market cap is 1.11 billion. Again, a very big market cap token. It's been around for quite some time. 63% of the token is staked, and about 632.3 thousand wallets, which is mostly going to be Maiar wallet, but there are other wallets as well. The trading volume is $32.66 million in trading volume. So again, I'm happy to see that the percentage of EGLD staked is about 63%. Anything about 50% means that it's a good, well decentralized platform. So there's no one point of failure, right? You can also see some of the exchanges that's available: Binance, OKEX, Bitfinex, Crypto.com, and other popular exchanges as well. So again, it's pretty much listed on all tier 1 exchanges. The people behind Elrond, if you want to see the team behind Elrond, you can see some of their photos, and you can read more about the team themselves. And they are doing some groundbreaking updates, and there is going to be more features coming into Elrond. You can also see that they are already planning for their DeFi 2.0, which is going to be a really cool direction to go to, because Elrond is going to become more faster, more cheaper, and more user friendly as new iterations of Elrond comes in, right? So that's pretty much it. You can also subscribe to the newsletter and get updates from the projects directly. So again, I'll go to the CoinGecko page, but if you guys want to access more information about Elrond, you can go to the website, or you can go to, I believe, Binance research reports for Elrond as well, right? So the token is currently ranked 69th by market cap on CoinGecko, and it's currently trading at $63.01 at the time I'm making this video, with a 0.1% dip. Again, not a big dip. That's because of the fact that EGLD has been performing pretty stably in the past couple of weeks, and it didn't really have a very drastic impact. Although it did go down, it didn't really go down significantly compared to some other cryptocurrencies, right? Again, we saw the market cap there, but it's basically $1.1 billion in market cap. The total token supply is 20.3 million tokens, and the circulating supply is only 17.9 million, right? So again, you can clearly see that there is a bit of tokens that will be eventually released into the market from the total supply, but the total supply itself is very less, and this is kind of going to contribute to the scarcity of this token. 20 million tokens, it's only slightly lower than Bitcoin's max supply, which is a good thing, and I believe that this token, even if all factors goes bad, I think the max supply or the total token supply and the scarcity of this token itself will kind of like cause some form of price appreciation, right? Which is a good thing to see. If you take the charts, you can clearly see that the token has been doing pretty well. It has been in an overall downtrend, but it hasn't been as significant compared to several other projects. So if you see, the price chart is available since September 2020 last year. I believe this was the time when I believe ERD tokens became the EGLD tokens that we know right now. So the EGLD token price was worth $17.59 immediately after the transition, and it was at that price point or even lower than that until early to late December last year, which was when the token price started moving from $21 all the way to an all-time highs of about $200 before coming crashing down to $109, and then made another all-time high mid-April this year, when it went to an actual all-time high of $239, and then since then it's been on a downtrend. I do believe that this token can go down further, but it doesn't seem like the downward trend is going to be as significant as other cryptocurrencies, right? But if you do want to buy this token, this is a good price to buy this token on, and you can clearly buy it from several decent exchanges. You can start dollar cost averaging in at this price point as well if you want to, right? If you take the Bitcoin comparator, on the other hand, it's pretty much the same layout as a dollar comparator, but if you see, the token was initially worth 172,000 satoshis, and then it was going on a downtrend, touching an overall all-time lows of about 40,000 satoshis per token before making an all-time highs mid to late February of about 400,000 satoshis from about 40,000 satoshis. That's pretty much like a crazy rally over there, and then it kind of sharply declined, retested the 233,000 satoshis range before touching its all-time highs of 400,000 satoshis again, and then now it's in a downward trajectory. Also, if you see, the Bitcoin comparative downward trajectory is not as steep as the dollar comparative, which means that this token is pretty much holding up on the Bitcoin comparative, but I do believe that it is a good buying opportunity, because if you see, this token seems to be moving in an upward trend slowly in the Bitcoin comparative, which means I think this token can go up in value compared to Bitcoin comparative pretty soon. So this will be a good buy opportunity, right? If you take the Ether comparative, again, the token price has been much more volatile than Bitcoin and the dollar comparative. The token price was worth 0.04 ETH per token last year, before it went to an all-time lows about 0.01 Ether, and then reached an all-time highs of about 0.11 Ether per token during early February, and then kind of went back down, retested the 0.07 Ether per token price, and then made the same all-time highs again mid-April before crashing back down to its current price point. So you can clearly see that in Ether comparative, the token price currently is 0.03 Ether per token, which is a really good buy opportunity in my opinion. I think this buy opportunity is much better than the dollar comparative or the Bitcoin comparative. So I think if you want to accumulate more Ether, then this project will definitely help you do that. It is going to be pumping in the Ether comparative pretty soon, and if you are looking to buy this token with Ether, this is a good buy opportunity, right? So if you look at the exchanges, again, as we discussed, it's pretty much available on all centralized tier 1 centralized exchanges, as well as in some tier 2 and tier 3 exchanges as well. But overall, you can basically get it from Binance, OKEX, as well as crypto.com, right? If you want to. So that's pretty much it. So what's my overall verdict on this token? I think this token is going to pump, is going to be one of the most premier blockchain platforms in the future. It will continue to be interoperable with Polkadot, Ethereum, Cardano, and several other smart contract blockchains in the future, and it will continue to be a part of a ever-expanding decentralized finance platform, right, with its own kind of unique innovations. Its extremely high scalability will definitely be really interesting to see how it will compete with several other highly scalable blockchains. But overall, I think this project is a good buy. I do have a small bag of it, but I'll add more to it. If you want to buy this token, obviously please do your own research, because this video does not contain financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not direct investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please click the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.